Greetings, fellow traders. Bubblehead here, and it's time for the daily market wrap on November 4th, 2019. Brought to you by Positive Trends Research. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody that everything we're going to talk about, as always, is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. Please take a moment to review this disclaimer. All right, let's take a look and see where we're at. So the SPX, wow, what a interesting day. We're not quite overbought yet on the RSI, but we are starting to get pretty extended here on the chart. Right, we had a bullish Maribozu day on Friday. Right, we gapped up, and now we've got possibly a reversal doji candle right here. A little bit of a southern doji right there with an all-time high though. So we'll see if it's time for it to reverse. We'll see. We'll see. The geometric chart. One second. Let me get it pulled up here. Okay, so geometric chart here is showing that we popped a little bit above the channel resistance level from Friday. Okay, so but that's natural from the strength in the candle on after Friday's close. Right, a little bit of a doji right there. So we'll see if it reverses off of that. That proves to be a resistant zone, and then if we work our way back down to the pitchfork median line, we'll see what the case is with that. Other than that, we may consolidate up here. We might form like a little bit of a bull flag, and then continue to work our way up, possibly to the top of the pitchfork level. So we still have that to look at right there. So we'll review more, particularly regarding our price action that we had today on the SPX. It was actually a pretty choppy day, if you could look, or if you see here. Today's range was only 10.33 points, so it was a very, very narrow range day at the top of that, at the top of that range. So really not much on SPX today other than chop. But let's take a look and see, what some of the big moves were today. So we had Netflix had a nice bounce today. We talked about that at the lunchtime update. Okay, we see a nice bull flag right here, launch back up. Right, the first was the inside 15 for a clean break right there. Right, bull flag up as it got over all the pre-market levels. So that was very, very strong on Netflix. We also had Nvidia today. This is a good one that we took in the group and made some profit on it. Right, we had a small bull flag on the smaller time frame right here on the 5. Small bull flag right here gave a little bit of a pop. Then we chopped around for a little bit, and then ultimately it got to the cloud, right? Closed bullishly. See the increase in volume above the cloud and above these key levels, and then it really launched. And really kind of a key level right here, right? You can see this point to this point, right, was very, very bullish, right? And so that ultimately worked its way up after another pause, but back to 211, goodness, all the way from like really, possible entry from like 207. So that was a very strong move on Nvidia, and we have tools in the group where we can track that momentum as we go into it to see if it makes sense, and this did make sense for us today. So that was a great thing. So we have that. Other than that, for the most part, Apple kind of hung in there, right? It basically closed, I think, another all-time high. It was pretty strong. It was basically just trying to anybody who was short on this thing is just trying to push them out, right? And then eventually, who knows? Maybe it's got another 10 points or so before it does reverse. But a little bit of a narrow range day, kind of a hanging man-ish type pattern right here. But we have a couple trend lines that we still need to track. I'd actually like to see it chop around here for a little bit and then maybe give us a signal for a downside movement. But in the meantime, we're just kind of continuing to observe it, right? Amazon was interesting today. I mean, nothing too exciting. Tesla had a pretty big reversal, intraday. Which is one of our go-to list items. So we see a reversal on this right here. So big move, nice hammer here at the 15 or below, right? And then it just kind of really shot its way back up there. So very, very strong there on Tesla. And those are some of the main ones that we looked at today. Basically after hours, stuff that we have to look forward to for tomorrow. Is we have Uber has earnings after hours, so it's down a little bit here, and then kind of flushed down here to the 28.7 level. Now it's kind of holding, basically it's still just below the 15-hour low at this point. So we'll see what kind of action that gets there. And then I think the other one that's kind of on the radar tonight is Shake Shack. So we have that as well. Look at that. So they missed this time. So they had an epic move last time to the upside, right? Nice big gap and go. Wait, this is the daily. Yep. Nice big gap and go last time, worked its way up and then worked its way back down, and now it's coming down this time. So very, very interesting there. So anyway, good stuff. It was a great day. Lots of questions answered in the room and on the private Twitter. So that's always fun. And we're getting ready to do some of our ending videos and all that stuff. So looking forward to seeing you guys on the free YouTube live stream tonight on the Bubblehead channel. And remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. And I'll talk to you guys soon.